Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and final day here at the Autofocus Test Drive Festival, and it's been a year now since I wanted to drive this, one of my all-time favorite pickup trucks, this all-new Mitsubishi Triton Athlete 4x4. So good to be back in a Mitsubishi vehicle. Again, I'd like to thank everyone here at Mitsubishi Motors Philippines and to Miss Belle of Mitsubishi Commonwealth for making this test drive review possible. So I've encountered this vehicle. I just only did a walk around tour. So this one now is a 2.4 liter bi-turbo 4-cylinder diesel engine that produces a total of 204 horsepower and 470 Newton meters of torque, mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. So this has an uprated power now compared to that of the GLS 4x2 model. And the aesthetics of the Athlete, this is much better because everything now is all blacked out. You get a sports bar at the rear, and the payload capacity, it is at 900 kilograms. I like the black wheels, and a lot of people have said about the looks, it's a bit 50-50 for them. But for me, I know the previous Strada was the best looking, but for me, I do like this Triton because it's a little bit more aggressive than usual now. Here in the interior, again, a big upgrade too from before. So you get an infotainment system with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a top-down 360-degree view camera with a lot of modes, like for corner cameras as such. And here for your instrument cluster, there's an LED display right in the middle that displays all of your important information, along too with the analog tachometer, speedometer, and like all of the Mitsubishis now except the Mirage, you have the updated expander steering wheel now. This is more like it now than before. And then all of your climate controls, thank goodness, they're all buttons, not buried here in the infotainment system. And then your start, stop, one of each Type A, Type C USB port, and you only have a rear diff lock for this Triton Athlete. Wireless charging pad, and here in the center you get your usual gear lever, hill descent control driving modes, which I have not demoed ever. So I see here eco and normal only, so I'm gonna leave it in normal for obvious reasons since there's no sport mode, and hence this being the 4x4 model, you get the swivel wheel. And what's surprising too, you have a manual handbrake still for this Triton Athlete. Another upgrade too from the GLS model are these two-tone black and orange seats. This, it feels more premium now than usual. And for me, one of the best seats of any 4x4 pickup that I've tried out so far. And yeah, look at the bolstering. Of course, if you're planning to go off-road, and that's what I plan to do once I get a lend out of this very soon from Mitsubishi Motors Philippines, because I've owned Stradas before, the pre-facelift ones. I'm very keen on how this, well actually I don't mind trying out the GLS and this Athlete, but knowing we had both base and the top of the line model, I'm keen on how this will drive on a very long trip. But for now, let's try it out here. As my first impressions around here at the MOA concert grounds, and I can tell immediately the brakes feel exactly the same. So wait, so if I just try, I'm just stop, there's nothing yet, then next stop it will go to a full stop, which is given in most pickup trucks, and I'm very used to this braking system already. And the seats there at the back, same as the ones in front. You get a central armrest, and then below you get one of each Type A, Type C USB port, a 12-volt socket. Space there in the back, it's pretty much the same like with every other pickup. I mean, it's very comfortable. Well, okay, here we go on the test route outside of the proving grounds. I've been waiting to dive. I've never been so excited to dive a pickup truck. And then here, normal mode. And then let's floor it. Okay, compared with the GLS 4x2, since this has more power and more torque, you can feel a little bit more surge now with the torque delivery. And remember, we're just in two-wheel drive mode for obvious reasons since we're just on the road. And handling, I have praised this. This is one of the best handling pickup trucks in this segment. It's very sporty to drive, and you can feel the suspension. There's some jitteriness here and there, but it's not as bad as you think. And remember, these are still running on conventional rear lift springs, but I've praised it that this is somewhat in the middle ground of all of the pickup trucks on how it drives. So yeah, it's a good balance between sporty and being on the comfortable side of things at the same time. You can see on camera, there's some bounciness, but I don't mind it whatsoever. And more stuff with this Triton Athlete, you get electronic adjustment for this driver's seat, but for the right front passenger seat, the one beside me, it's all manually adjusted. And two, you get tilt and telescopic for the steering wheel. And then two, you get adaptive cruise control na to, no, right? So you get adaptive cruise control, which is only available for this Triton 4x4, which is a good thing, and I'm very keen to try out this system very soon. And for the fuel economy, you expect having a bit more power and torque. This one should be a little bit thirsty, but no. As I see here in the tip computer, it's doing almost exactly the same figures as the 4x2 van. So being almost driven for 4 days now around here at MOA, yes, doing 9 kilometers per liter, which is very impressive for a pickup truck. And then here, let's have a little bit of fun. Whoa! Whee! And bouncy. Whoop. Yep, you can feel it's a slightly stiff, but it still soaks up all the bumps and road imperfections perfectly, and the rebound of it is really good, and hence Mitsubishi know how to tune their vehicles since they are taking part in all of the rally stages, especially with this Triton with the Asian Rally Championship, if I recall only. I know a lot of people said to, why is this not not the upgraded transmission like what you get with the Montero, the 8-speed, but for the 6-speed, yeah, the gain is somewhat long, but it's very responsive and still gets the job done well. Actually, look at that. And that's what I like too with this Triton Athlete. It just uses a conventional automatic transmission. It's not that kind of crazy DCT or whatever that's present in most cars nowadays. And here on a little bit of a bumpy route, yeah, my case will still stand. It's the best balance of all of the pickup trucks that I've tried out. So one more time. Brakes, mushy, but again, I'm very used to this braking system altogether. And now for the cost of all of this, since now this being the top of the line Titan Athlete 4x4 model, this one stands at a still reasonable 1,909,000 pesos. Again, I'd like to thank everyone here at Mitsubishi Motors Philippines, here at the Autofocus Test Drive Festival, and once again to Miss Belle of Mitsubishi Common. So if you want to check out their units and test drives, I highly recommend their dealer. So hope you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you with another Mitsubishi review coming after this. Bye-bye.